Okay guys, so it's been about a year since I bought this C-Reader 6001, and I just wanted to give you an update on it. I know a lot of people do reviews and such on these, but one thing I haven't noticed is anybody's review like a year later or so. So I just wanted to go over this with you a little bit. I'm going to plug in the OBD here to the connector underneath the dash. And what made me think of this was one of the features that this has that I've always enjoyed over the last year or so. And I have multiple OBD readers, but this one here allows me to do something that most other don't. Now, you do have with the C-Reader 6001, I've enjoyed the screen other than the crack that I put in it. It's an LCD screen. It always seemed to be pretty tough. The only problem is that I did crack it, but I did drop a pretty good size socket on it. The other things that it does, and I'm sure you know, you can do IM readings, you can do you can erase the codes. Of course, you can check your check engine light. But the one thing that I like most about this particular OBD reader that most of the others didn't have is that I could actually test my O2 sensors. And that's huge in some cases. In this particular truck, I've had that issue. And so that's what made me think of this. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the key to the on position. And the other thing is with this OBD reader is you can actually have the vehicle running and it'll still read the same. So I have a check engine light there, as you can see. Where is it? Right there. And this one's reading, all the codes are reading that it has 4 bad O2 sensors. How rare is that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up here and it's gonna run through the process, then it'll pop up and give us our codes. So again, I just wanted to give you guys a 1-year review on how much this thing is helped me out. So, all right, so I'm into my code, my monitor status. I'm gonna go, whoops, let me hit OK here. And the first thing you can do, of course, is read your codes if you do not familiar with the OBD readers. So let me open that up. And again, the engine's running right now. So this one I have to, because of the codes that are up, I have to select what vehicle it is. And so there's a code there that could be different on different vehicles. This one has a closed loop, fueling not achieved. Let me scroll down to the one I want you to see. The transmission, that one we would ignore because of the way it's running with the O2 sensors. So here's my O2 sensors. So check this out. Heater control circuit low, bank 1, sensor 1. Of course, that's the number 1 O2 sensor closest to, I'm sorry, on the one that the number 1 cylinder is on, that head, and it's sensor 1, so it's closest to. The second one would be the downstream second one. So that's not what I wanted to show you though. So let me check this out for you. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to my, there's my IM. I'm gonna go to my data stream and I will select all. This is why I like this OBD reader, where most of the others do not have this option. So it looks like it's loading. This might take a second because there's a lot of issues with this thing. So here's my fuel. Here's fuel, calculated engine coolant. It allows you to see everything that's going on with this engine while you're driving down the road as well. So I really like that. Let's go down, short-term fuel. I need to go start driving it to get that, but let me see. I want to get to that O2 sensor. Okay, so here's the first one. Oxygen sensor output, or sensor output voltage, bank 1, sensor 1. So that's on the number 1 head side and the first sensor. 1.27 volts. So let's go over, or do I need to go down or up? Let's see. There we go. Oxygen sensor output voltage, bank 1, sensor 2. 1.27 volts. Oxygen sensor output voltage, bank 2, sensor 1. And of course, if I scroll down, we'll get the bank 2, sensor 2. All at 1.2 volts. However, when I was back on my reading codes, you've seen all 4 of those codes come up. So we just tested them and we know that they're putting out the correct voltage. We know that they're working right. Let me go back. If they're working right, here's a 700, 031. I'm throwing that code 0031, 0037, which is bank 1, sensor 2, 0051, that's a bank 2, sensor 1, and 0057 would be bank 2, sensor 2. So why am I throwing all 4 of these codes, but yet all 4 of my OBD readers are reading properly. This is why I love this CD reader. I mean the C-Reader 6001, is because now I know, it allows me to know that the O2 sensors are working properly, but yet I'm having a problem with all 4 of those codes. So, and it's a rare find. If you need to understand it more, you can click on my name underneath this video and I'll run through it with you. But essentially what it means is that I have either a bad ground or a bad PCM. So, but this code reader just told me that it tested my O2 sensors. I think you get that. I could actually see the voltage coming out of the O2 sensor. I know that it's working properly, although I have the code. So I don't know, just really interesting for me, because there is no other OBD reader out there that I have used, the small handheld ones, that allow that feature. And that feature is incredible when it comes to vehicles like this. So I just wanted to throw it out there. I wanted to let you know how this thing is working for me. Not to mention, check this out. This is also the only OBD reader that I have that has a 6-foot cord. I can actually plug this thing in. I know it sounds like I'm bragging it up, but I really enjoy it. I can plug this in and drive down the road while the passenger runs through IM or data stream. That's incredible. Check out any of your other OBD readers and look at them online. 2-foot cable, 3-foot cable. You don't have that option on almost all of them, but the C-Reader 6001 allows that. So if you're interested in this product, I'm going to put a link in the description below. And you know me with my YouTube channel, I hardly ever advertise anything. And so, but I'm going to advertise this. I'm going to put it in the link in the description below. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and do that. And then if you want to visit me at Brian's Garage, I will put a link in the description below for that. I'll do a little write-up on this as well if you want to learn more about all the things that you can do with this. And there's so much more. I just wanted to put it out there because, again, the reviews that are showing people who purchased them, opened up the package, etc. I want you to see a hands-on, somebody who's been using this for a year, who has enjoyed it for the last year, and the features that I enjoy most out of it. So, as always, guys, please click like, please click subscribe, click on my name underneath this video for all my other how-to videos, and as always, enjoy.